follow along with me. All you're going to need is a putty knife and then a 6-in-1 screwdriver. You need the 5/16 drive on it as well as a Phillips head. So either a 5/16 and a Phillips driver or a 6-in-1 or a 9-in-1 screwdriver, as well as the belt. So let's go ahead and begin. It's not too hard to do. Before you begin, make sure to unplug the dryer from the wall or turn the breaker off to the dryer, whichever is easiest for you. The very first thing we are going to do is take the lint filter out and remove the 2 screws that are located right on the blower housing. Next, you'll want to remove the clips holding the top of the dryer on with the putty knife located here. I've been doing this for a few years and they're always a pain to hit just right on these sorts of dryers. So hopefully these pictures in this video explain exactly where they are on the dryers. But you'll just use a flat bladed putty knife or a screwdriver to depress the clips and then pull up on the top of the dryer. The dryer's door switch is held on by one of the world's worst designed harnesses ever and is a huge pain to unhook. You can either use the flat blade on the putty knife or a small flathead screwdriver to uncouple the harness. You'll have to depress the clips on both sides of the harness to open it up. Inside the door are 2 5/16 screws that need removed to take the entire dryer door off. They're the only screws holding the door on itself, so as soon as they're out, the tub may move forward slightly or the door may start to fall off forward towards you. To remove the door, simply pull the face of the unit out slightly, then directly upwards to remove it from the bulkhead arms. Do note that their configuration, because in order to put the door back on later, you'll need to make sure the door fits back onto these small and sometimes difficult pieces. Underneath the drum, note the configuration of the belt if it's still on the unit, as well as the idler pulley's location. You'll need to pull the pulley in the direction of the arrow to loosen the belt to then remove the belt. Please note that I'm doing this with one hand due to the camera, and it is much easier to unhook the belt with 2 hands. Now, you do not need to take the drum out of the unit to replace the belt. You can simply take the old one off and slip the new one on. However, if you'd like to inspect the inside of your dryer for cleaning or other maintenance, simply pull up on the belt and lift it out to ensure that you can get it out of the dryer cabinet. The other main component in the cabinet are the roller wheels, which can go bad from time to time, and then the motor and idler pulley. With the drum out, you can also clean the dust and dirt from the dryer if you like, because this one is pretty nasty. To reinstall the drum, simply use the belt again to pick up the drum and set it on the rear bulkhead of the dryer for the drum to sit in. It does tend to slide off though. To install the belt, simply slide the old one off and put the new one on. One thing you want to make sure of is to keep the side of the belt with the grooves facing the dryer drum itself, as these grooves help move the belt on the motor. If you want to make sure the drum is on the correct side, look for the wear pattern on the drum where the previous belt was and use that as a reference on where the new belt should go. To install the belt back onto the motor, move the pulley towards the motor while threading the belt underneath the pulley onto the motor itself. This isn't always easy and it may take a few attempts to get it to thread on properly. Make sure the belt is secured to the dryer motor. You should be able to spin the drum freely and see the belt turn on the pulley and motor shaft if it's installed correctly. With the pulley on, you're almost done and just need to reinstall the door to the dryer. To do this, set the bottom of the dryer door onto the hooks at the bottom of the dryer that was mentioned earlier. You'll need to align them properly as well as make sure the dryer drum sits on the door properly. If you have a problem aligning the drum with the door, you can spin the drum and help it feed onto the door's bulkhead. Once the door is finally back on, reinstall the 2 5/16 screws on the inside of the door, as well as the door switch harness on the right side of the dryer. Then finally, move the dryer top down onto the clips that secure the top of the unit and then reinstall the 2 Phillips head screws into the dryer, the vent that secures the dryer to the top of the blower housing. Once that's done, put the lint filter back on and you are finally done.